Howdy guys and gals, I'm Kyle Broderick. Welcome to the Social Regressive. We have a couple of guest shooters today that you might have seen in some other stuff before. Kedrick is a newcomer here, but we have Denver. He was in the one of the 600-yard F-class videos, and yeah, we're out here at a very large field, and we're going to be shooting the Savage Axis Project rifle that we kind of shelved for a good long while just because, we started getting into some other things, and I really wanted to prove this thing at really long range. So we took some shots with this out at 1,450 yards. I told you that I would do the 1,000 yard shoot with this thing just to see how well it does out at the longer ranges, because we have the ballistics. I mean, really 7mm 08, very little wind drift, very little drop. It's just a really great cartridge, especially with these big 162 grain ELD match bullets from Hornady. Yeah, these things are super slick, moving out pretty fast. And yeah, we were able to tag this thing, so we're going to show you some of the footage of us trying to hit the plate, hitting the plate a couple times. And there isn't all that much to see until we get up close, but we're going to throw in a little B-roll at the end too. And if you have not seen the build on this, the whole series that we put together building this rifle, you got to check it out. It has a Savage Axis Action, has a Stevens 200 barrel, but it's essentially an Axis barrel. It has a tuned up trigger. We did all kinds of stuff to the stock to accurize it. This is a Falcon M18 Plus SFP scope on here, all milliradian, wonderful scope. I really like this thing. Kydex cheek riser on the back, and we did some other things with the butt pad. It's just been a really neat project, and it's nice to kind of finalize it with a shoot like this. So let's go check it out. Let's set the stage. We hung a 2/3 IDPA AR-500 target up on the side of a hill. Don't worry about the cows, they're actually hundreds of yards away from the target, and it's kind of funny to watch them look up to figure out what the sound is. Our bullets are flying way over their heads. I used the brand new, highly recommended Nikon Monarch 3000 stabilized rangefinder to find the distance from the target back to our vehicles. That turned out to be 1,451.3 yards. Ranging a distance like this is usually impossible without support of some kind, but the gyro stabilizer in the Monarch 3000 smooths everything out, and it makes it so I can take a reading from a standing position. Watch for the upcoming full review on this rangefinder because it is amazing. You got to keep in mind that I'm ranging a far off target from a standing position, and basically in a gale. You're going to notice a lot of wind noise in this video, and it can't be helped. Every one of the shots that we took at this target has to deal with a full value wind, ranging from 20 miles an hour up to 30 miles an hour. Because of these conditions, we did hit the limitations of the turret adjustments on the Falcon M18 Plus. We were able to dial nearly all of the drop and 4 milliradians of wind, but this is what our hold ended up looking like through the scope. Remember that this rifle started life as a base model Savage Axis. There's no AccuTrigger, no heavy barrel. To see all the work that went into turning this into a comfortable half MOA gun, check out my 1,000 yards for $500 build series. I detailed every step I took to accurize the gun and make it more ergonomic. The stock is the foundation for any rifle, and this Boyd's Pro Varmint did its job reliably, especially with the steel pillars and action bedding that I installed. The pistol grip feels natural. I didn't even have to think about my hand position during this shoot. We still have no idea when I hit the target. The wind noise drowned out the sound totally. We couldn't see the target swing. Eventually, though, Denver suspected that I had hit it, and we drove up to check.
There's a hit there, I think. That's what I said. What about these here?
I'm not sure about the
That wasn't there before. Hit it, man. Here's where you tagged right here. Maybe both places. Looks like on your jug, you struck the wood. It pierced
No, that's
the bottom of it.
that looks like an exit. Maybe it wasn't in a whole round, but it was
Yeah.
at least a
struck the
piece of
wood.
one.
You get over here, look at it. You see, he struck the wood, and then it exited out. Can you see that? See that here?
Well, you have hit a milk jug at 1,450 yards.
Hey, that's right. That's right. Not on purpose, but yeah.
But you got the gong.
It's official.
High five, man.
Wow, that is wild.
And in this wind too.
Yeah. Oh,
It's got to be blowing 30 mile an hour out here.
all right. So,
This one right here, yeah, that's the 3 o'clock that I was calling right here, the 3 o'clock. Come through and hit the board back here, tumbled. As you can see, the silhouette of the bullet here turned completely sideways.
Sideways.
And just blew this whole back out and made a good, distinct spray of debris.
and then
Oh.
that one right there also,
That could have been the other splash. we
right
saw.
behind it. Look right behind it.
Oh, it is
Oh,
straight back.
there's another
yeah.
hole right down here. And I said, just left the target on the wood. Right here it is, right here. I've seen that too.
Next shooter, Denver brought out his Savage 11 VT in .308 Winchester, shooting 178 grain ELD match bullets. He
There
got
we
dialed
go.
in really quickly on his SWFA
That was actually
SS
a very
10X
good,
scope, and
very
everyone
good
rightly
elevation
fears the
feedback.
transonic barrier, but Denver's
Bring it
bullets
back.
cruised right through to subsonic speeds without any
1.5
apparent
mils.
disturbance.
Yeah, you were to the right, bring it left 1.5 mils. Okay, that was, bring it down 0.2. Bring it left 1 milliradian. Oh, okay. That was at the base of the target. Aha, okay. Elevation good. Bring it right 1 full milliradian. That wind is just slapping you around.
Yes, sir, it is.
Despite a host of close shaves, none of those bullets managed to tag the plate. Kedrick had a choice of the Savage Stealth Evolution or the Project Rifle, and he chose the Project Rifle. What took me 30 shots took him 10. That was about,
It was low and left.
yeah, half milliradian low, half milliradian left.
It's nice to know everything's making it through the transonic zone real good.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
they're solid. I mean, the bullets went in straight. Oh, get another one quick. I mean, that was inches off the right side. Take that exact same hold, move it just the tiniest amount to the left, and you got it. Hit! Hit! Solid hit! Ow! Yeah!
Ooh.
Yeah, it looks like I just smoked it up here too.
Possibly.
Interesting, yeah.
It's so close to yours, man. I'd go ahead and lay claim to it.
Yeah, I wonder if the bolt got hit.
I think if it had slid a little, it looks like there could be some burn marks on the bolt right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think the bolt would have gotten hit. No, that's awesome.
cool. 1,450 yards. If you're wondering if .308 or 7mm 08 bullets launched from that distance are deadly, check out the trees. The bullets buried themselves in so deep we couldn't even see a glimmer of copper. We plan to revisit this challenge on a less windy day, maybe even stretching the distance up to a mile. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the action. I plan to test the 6.5 Creedmoor in the Savage Stealth Evolution and the CMMG Mark III DTR2. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Even if you didn't like this particular content, go ahead and subscribe. There's probably something coming that's more up your alley. Check out this playlist right here. This is going to have videos in a similar vein to what you just watched. These two videos we cherry-picked for you. And finally, The Social Regressive is on Patreon. So, you can become a patron of the Destructive Arts and earn some goodies while helping us to provide high-quality videos just by kicking us a few bucks a month. Thanks a bunch for your patronage.